This jump out is so hard. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do this. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be trying the hardest jump outs in Fortnite. Now, just really quick, I apologize if you can hear my fan blowing on me during this video. It's so hot in Australia right now, but I couldn't film without having it on. And by the way, if you would like a chance to win a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X, do be sure to head over to my Instagram or Twitter because I've teamed up with KONTROLFREEK to be giving away 20 of these bad boys to you guys. Don't worry though, you don't have to do it right this second. I'll remind you guys at the end of the video. But just real quick, if you could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be much appreciated, as well as use code Flea in the item shop if you would like to support more content like this. Anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, now before getting in and trying the hardest jump outs in Fortnite, what I'm first going to do is just explain what a jump out is and go through all the ways you can jump out for those of you that don't know. So a jump out is exactly how it sounds. So pretty much you're just jumping out to the side of something above you. So whether you've got a flat or a cone above you, you just jump out like this. When Fortnite first began, jumping out was huge because your opponent that was above you, maybe here, was not expecting you to jump out to the side of your cone like this, and it soon quickly turned into jumping out and going into a double ramp like this. So you jump out from here and go straight into a double ramp, and this was really effective. A lot of people were doing this back in the day because you pretty much jump, change directions, and stay in cover. But then people were finding more protected ways to do that jump out, so they prematurely placed the ramp and then jump, so you're protected before you jump. Then the real jump out came along where you're now not only just landing here and going into a double ramp, but what you're actually doing is landing on top of this ramp. So people started doing this, where you jump out and actually land on top of the ramp. So this would get you a layer higher. This is one of the most effective ways of getting high ground that a lot of people do nowadays, and sometimes they'll even do a double. So they'll do this, place a cone, and then do another one. And this is actually the second fastest way to get high ground in Fortnite, right behind double 90s. So doing a jump out and then another jump out, because you're actually jumping up 2 layers exactly like a double 90. But with the evolution of the jump out, people started to predict it and get used to it. So people would be here and expecting a jump out, and as you can see, it's not that protected way of getting high ground. So people started putting cones in front of their jump outs. So wall and jump out. So now you're actually protected with that wall, and if you'd like to, you can take it a step further and go into a double ramp. So now we're landing on the ramp with a protected wall and a protected ramp above. So now we're really protected. Alright, and this is kind of where the video starts. So pretty much we can do wall, jump out quite easily, right? I can do 2 of them in a row. So wall, wall like that. Try and get it a bit better. So there's a double jump out with protected walls. And next after that, and this is what I've been doing recently as well, so it's you actually place the wall and the cone. So this is pretty hard to get the timing down, so you actually place the wall and the cone and then do a jump out. So this is a really protected way because you're basically, as you can see, if I place this cone, you're basically jumping into a box. So if your enemy's here, you're fully protected from that wall and cone. So let's just do that right now. So that's pretty much what it looks like. Alright, now I'll try and do 2 of those. 1, 2. Oh, not quite. Just missing that. 1, 2. I keep phasing through that end ramp. 1, 2. Alright, was that it? I think that was it. Yes, that was it. So you do get extra cones out the side there, but as you can see, I started here, jumped out into here, and then jumped out into here. So we got it. That is hard to do, but me being like not the biggest bot in the world, I can kind of get it down. The next hardest after that, in my opinion, would probably be a post-protected jump out is what I like to call it. It's when you actually protect yourself with the walls after you jump. So you can't do this on low sensitivity, but pretty much you just want to place the walls and then jump. So as you can see, you got all those walls at the back there. You don't really need them, but it's just these walls here you're worrying about. So yeah, it's not too hard. On low sensitivity, it will be hard, but it is a very effective way of getting protected high ground. Doing this post-protected jump out on the right side is easier because your game has a right-hand peak. So I can kind of just like look up and do that. But on the left side, it's a bit harder because you don't get that right-hand peak. So you kind of have to awkwardly kind of do it. So I'm going to see if I can get it left side. So left side, yeah, so we got it then. So So that is a really nice way to get high ground. There's also these side jumps, by the way, guys, which I think some people call box jumps. It's where you actually place a protected wall and jump out to the side. So you're not actually facing this way anymore, you're facing this way. So I've gotten pretty good at doing these like pretty much as I want now. And as you can see, it's called a box jump because you're just jumping up a layer in a box every time. Very good way of getting protected high ground. I'll do the same for the other side. Alright, so it's a lot harder going to the left, but as you can see, protected box jumps to the left. The next one that's super hard and something I haven't done before, so this is where it starts getting actually really hard, is doing that post-protected jump out, but instead of just doing the 2 walls like we were doing before, this time we're going to get 4 walls up, so we're doing 2 walls high. So as you can see, it should look something like that. So it should look something like me jumping up and placing these walls and landing here. So that's what it should look like. It is very hard to do. Let's try it right now. And up. Oh, okay, so that was close. So I did it then, except I just didn't land on the ramp. Oh, nah. Oh, yeah, see, that's it. I'm going to count that because that looks like it's actually working. Alright, next up to try is 360 jump out. So instead of just doing a normal jump out now, we're doing a 360. Okay, that was a lot easier than what I thought it would. So that's reverse. Let's do it the other way now. That's reverse. Do it the other way is like, ooh. Alright, so that's a 360. Let's try and do 2 360s in a row. So that. Oh, this is gonna be hard. That. Oh, I'm gonna get dizzy. Oh, that was almost it. Oh, that was insane. Oh, I did it. So you do like a reverse jump out. That is so cool. Oh. I did it again. Okay, that is cool. So I'm not like doing like a full 360. So pretty much I'm doing like a reverse. So it's like a 180. So it's like a 180 and then a 180. Alrighty, so next up we've got the double edit protected jump out. So this is one that I've been trying to do recently. It's pretty hard on 60 ping, but pretty much edit 2 squares and then place a wall and then do a jump out. So while sprinting, so you gotta like edit. Alright, so that's a box jump. But doing a jump out actually facing this way, so edit, box jump. Okay, I gotta get in the habit of jumping out. Okay, that was it, except I didn't get the full double edit, but that, yeah, it looks so cool. I love it. Alright, so that's it. That's really cool. I'm gonna try the other side now, because the left side is always harder. Oh, that was like a 360. That was insane. Oh, I did it again. That is so cool. Another one that we can do that I see a lot of creative warriors do nowadays is the impossible jump. It's pretty much where you jump from a ramp up a layer backwards. So pretty much landing up here. Okay, I did it. So 3rd try, not too hard to do. A lot of people do it, so you'll see it in a lot of clips. People like place a cone in a flat and then they'll flip the ramp and then they'll do the impossible jump like that. Another way you can do the impossible jump that's actually really hard is by placing a cone, a wall, and a cone, and then jumping off the cone to land above you. So, oh, this jump out is so hard. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do this. Okay, this is actually... This is so hard. This is like... Is it even possible? Like, what? Oh! I did it! No way. Oh, I've been like sitting here for 15 minutes just trying to do that one. Why is that so hard? Why is that so hard? Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. It was kind of more of like a learning video than it was actually me trying hard jump outs. There were only a few I couldn't do like straight away. Don't forget to go check out that next gen console giveaway over on Twitter. If you made it to the end of the video, drop a blue heart in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.